America brings everyone together, give blacks and everyone a chance. One black lesbian, am I black? Except I'm not black. It's not your color of your skin that matters. Racism means that you treat people unfairly because of race. America doesn't do that.
How did this become the new norm for school board meetings? The same arena that became ground zero for outrage over mask mandates now plays host to debates on everything from LGBTQIA+ rights to the literal history of the United States. And it's not just at a local level. The same issues have become national talking points for MAGA hat-wearing adults.
People come to America because they want to be great. They want to make America greater. They don't want to come to the socialist, Marxist paradise like Cuba.
So how did we get here? Who's behind these seemingly coordinated events? Let's take a look at Bucks County, located about 25 miles outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In Bucks County, it all started with conservative community members wanting to make sure that there would be no mandatory masking in schools. The school board for the Pennbridge School District, one of several in Bucks County, had initially decided that masking would be optional, prompting outrage from liberal parents and fierce support from conservative community members. That's why, on August 23, 2021, an otherwise quiet, procedural school board meeting turned into this.
There's been so much conflicting info on masks in the national media. I sincerely ask this question, are they effective? The data we have seen over the years since the China virus started shows they are not.
Yeah, you people are insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're out of order.
The debate ultimately became a moot point when Pennsylvania's governor issued a statewide mask mandate one day into the school year. But the Pennbridge School Board wasn't the only one struggling with the issue. Other school districts in Pennsylvania and some in states like Colorado, Nevada, and Utah had to call law enforcement to disperse angry protesters during board meetings in the summer of 2021. A parent in California was even charged with misdemeanor battery after they verbally assaulted a principal and hit a teacher over mask mandates. Around the same time, the Republican panic surrounding critical race theory began making its rounds in school boards across the country. The Pennbridge School District was not an exception. Despite launching DEI initiatives in 2018, a renewed obsession with teaching about race in schools turned board meetings for the 2021-2022 school year into this.
The 20 books assembled for this unit, they paint a dire picture of America, full of oppression, depression, and victimhood. Where are the books celebrating America as a land of opportunity?
So school directors, I ask you, do you love your country?
Unfortunately, the debates raged on. Across the country, this became known as the parental rights movement, with parents demanding a say in what and how their children learn. Florida and Georgia even passed Parents' Bill of Rights laws that made it easier for parents to challenge educational materials. During the 2021-2022 school year, literary nonprofit PEN America tracked more than 1,600 banned books across 138 school districts in 32 states. And while the fight to ban books continued, new issues came to the fore, namely the rights of transgender students. In May 2023, Pennbridge took aim at trans kids with its next big plan: a bathroom ban. Remember this guy?
China virus.
He was there at a May 10th meeting.
You're either born a girl or you're born a boy. It's pretty simple science. It's going down a slippery slope to allow men into girls' bathrooms and vice versa.
That bathroom ban passed later on in the meeting, and the board ultimately built on it. In October, the board passed a measure that made trans kids participate in sports teams based on the sex they were assigned at birth. Meanwhile, in advance of the 2023-2024 school year, the board hired a conservative education company called Vermillion Education to rewrite the district's curriculum. While these opinions are clearly problematic and regressive, that isn't even what's most shocking. In nearly 25 hours of public comment from key meetings in Pennbridge from 2020 to 2023, we see the same people popping up at these meetings. What started as anti-mask protests has fired up a base of voices so fervently that they have stripped Pennbridge's kids of books, history curriculums, and the right to use the damn bathroom. The COVID-19 pandemic has mobilized conservative voices in a way we have never seen. Despite the uphill battle, though, not all hope is lost for Pennbridge. In April 2023, more parents began speaking out against the board.
You plan to do these out of love for your country, yet you behave like a totalitarian state by using your power to propose, approve, and implement based just on what 5 of you want.
And on Election Day 2023, Pennbridge locals seemed to indicate they'd had enough. Despite there being roughly 6,000 more registered Republicans in the district, Democrats won a majority on the school board. And it wasn't just in Pennbridge. Democrats took control of school boards in states like Iowa and Virginia too, suggesting a rebuke of increasingly extreme Republican positions and a yearning for more moderate education policy. Despite the success, it remains to be seen whether these Democratic candidates will be able to govern effectively in these traditionally deep red areas and prevent their districts from yo-yoing back into the hands of this ideological minority.
Ma'am, thank you
for your Mystery Science 3000 comments, but they're not needed.